Anybody waiting to hear call to arms from ourselves will never hear it. We are peaceful people. He will never hear. Anybody who wishes to change what we are saying, what I am saying, is welcome to try it. I will never call for violence. I will continue to say that democracy belongs to the people who can practice it. Good governance belongs to the people who can demand it. Dividends of democracy belong to those who can take it. It is left for Nigerians to do these things I mentioned. There is nothing unconstitutional, nothing illegal about the gentleman you mentioned on the street and millions joining him. After all, what is being done about the illegality that we spoke about? Right now, to the best that I know, let me tell you that there is 178,606 illegalities committed on 25th February 2023. All the polling units that did not upload to IREV is a legal breach. It's a breach of the Electoral Act. Then there's 8,000 plus criminal acts. Any polling ward or collation officer that violated sections 64, 4, and 5, because it states clearly, he or she shall only enter after having verified from the beavers directly transmitted. These are constitutional breaches. These are legal breaches. This is what Nigerians should be after, not about Nigerians demanding their rights. It is not violence if Nigerians serve notice, come out peacefully. It is not violence. It is not any break. You cannot tell Nigerians to sit down and watch everything go down the drain. This country is too beautiful. We also ask Nigerians to continue to exercise their civic duties like we just did now with the upcoming elections. I have said that democracy belongs to the people who can practice it. Nigerians should continue to make efforts to practice democracy. The only language we know is peace. That's the only language. If Nigerians are going to achieve peace through peaceful protests, welcome.
Okay. Any more? State of mind is he right now?
He is better than one could ever imagine. He is cheerful, he is hearty, he is healthy, he is strong, and what is more, he and I are even believing more and more in Nigeria and the Nigerian people. Here we are. Our movement is less than 8 months old. And we won elections in the Federal Republic of Nigeria where they've had an 8-year concurrent government. As far as we are concerned, we won this. They refused to upload results. They refused to refer to IREV just for them to defeat us. It took a serving government, illegality and constitutional breach to defeat Peter Obi and my humble self. I tell you, we're winners. Nigerian people are winners. Nigerian people are winners. And Nigerian nation is waiting for a day that Peter Obi and myself will, through the rigors of illegality and unconstitutionality, get to power somehow one day.
Okay, I wanted to. There was disagreement. Finally, the Senate President transmission that what they passed was not exactly to transmit from the polling units that what they passed was to be done manually. I don't know whether he was redefining it.
I plead not to, the gentleman you're referring to, the Senate President, even though I'm a I was a former senator, and believe in our integrity, this gentleman, as far as we're concerned, he contested presidency, and then now is an elected senator, returned by the Supreme Court, and you cannot contest two offices as far in the same election. You cannot. It is on record he contested presidency. Supreme Court now says he's senatorial candidate, and then he sits as Senate President to give us this kind of opinion. It is very, very difficult for me to say this, but I will have to say it. Such an irresponsible person must never be listened to.
The people's yesterday.
No, I don't know that. I don't know that. I have never had any threat whatsoever since this began. I have never had any threat whatsoever, and anybody who is contemplating the use of such language will never face me or Peter Obi with such things.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
The question is...
No, we went into the elections as Labour Party. We won the election as Labour Party. We are going to claim our mandate as Labour Party, and we shall rescue Nigeria as Labour Party.
Okay, thank you very much, Your Excellency. Well, just so that our colleagues will understand the nature of the I'll just introduce some people to the side of His Excellency. We have to his immediate left, the Director General of our campaign, Aki Oshutokun. Next, one of our party functionaries. Let me just come to this side. Then to the side, two former ministers, Fidele and Jesse. Well, very important. You see, as we are